is he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Hello gamers and collectors, it's your boy Kentman, bringing you that JRPG and fan service content you deserve. And today we are going to be going over another Amiami pre-order roundup. What I like to do on this show is go through the first 10 pages of Amiami's pre-order figure list and see if there's things that we could pre-order or we could just gush over just because they're hot or just whatever. So that's what we're gonna go do. And just to start off things, to let you guys know that I did go ahead and pre-order the Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Blackheart Hyper Edition. You know, this will be my first Neptunia game on the Switch, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Moving into the true main event that we're here for is the figures, and starting with the first page, I see a few figures that I want to gush over, like this one. I want to look at this one. I want to look at this Makazi figure, and I want to look at this binding figure. First, we have this Azure Lane Yuzen Sojo Urn. I think she's really hot, got a big ol' ass, a nice swimsuit, very cute. I don't know much about this character, but I really like the design and the pose of it. I always love a good sitting down figure, especially one that's like in a nice sexy pose, and the hair details is really nice. Like the front bangs could be a little better. I mean, it is a little like, it does seem like it was crafted well, but also it does feel like this part right here looks kind of like not as good, but could have been better. But the face looks pretty good. I mean, the boobas look good as well, so that's always a plus. And I'm assuming that this is the base as well, that you're on this like cotton pillow, and then also this basket that's here, which is a really good touch to the figure. So it's overall a good figure. I really like it. My wife might like it more because she might know this Azure Lane character more, but a really nice Azure Lane figure nonetheless. Next, we have this OG figure of a Honey Rabbit Yuna 1/4 scale figure that's 12,070 yen, or $78.88. And it's a nice little bunny girl that's raising up her leg. Very cute, very hot. Nothing really too major to it. I don't know if I would pre-order this one because it's kind of a basic bunny figure, but at the same time, I like the idea that other companies are doing bunny figures that's not freeing to give a little competition to freeing. And the fact that it's a 1/4 scale figure and a provisional figure, it does kind of make me want to pre-order them when I do see them pop up. Like I love the fucking like stretch of her legs, that you have the thigh squish with the ribbon here, also on her boobas as well. And then she has a nice face. The hair details is really nice, and it's an overall figure. It looks like she got tangled up in the ribbon as it goes around her body, and it just is an overall really good figure. I wish that the base itself though had like, oh, the base does have a little actual checker pattern texture there. So actually this is a really good figure. This is made by Amister, which I think I know. I've seen a lot of their figures before, but it's hard to say. But so far I'm liking this. This might be, and this comes out in October, so I don't know. There's another figure, two other figures that I'm considering buying in October, which I won't hide away from it. Is a Risa and a Nikkei figure, a niece, but we'll see how we get when we get to there. Next, we got Makakeru from Steins Gate Lab Coat Style, a 1/7 scale figure, and it's 18,590 yen, or $121.50 for us America. This is made by Wava, who is very efficient of bringing the style of the anime to figures, which is always really nice. Like, look at this face. You have this like this realistic looking face, but also like the actual anime style face that you can swap out to, which is always super nice. The pose, the stance is really nice. Also that you have her standing on the pen as well. It's a really nice striking figure. And that, you don't really get a lot of Makazi in her lab coat style. So like, it's always stunning when you do see it. And it is a very nice figure. And I might actually end up buying this one. I probably wouldn't pre-order it, but I might actually end up buying it when it does come out. And if there's some still available, I would get it. Cause like Steins Gate is one of those animes that I enjoy when I watched it, and I enjoy Makazi when I do see her. She's not one of my favorite characters, so I wouldn't go out of my way to pre-order for her. But if it's a good price and if I see her on a discount in the like aftermarket after the pre-orders is over, then I would definitely pick it up. These leggings too. But the only true like Makazi figure that I'm waiting for is the one that we saw at the Shanghai Wonderfest, and that was the racing one, which we haven't really seen it because it was only a announcement of the key art. But like when it actually gets like modeled, I would love to see that, the way that looks. So yeah, but either way, a really good price for a figure, a good Makazi figure. So Steins Gate fans, you eating right now, eating comfortably. Oh, I thought this was binding, but it's not binding. This is Rocket Boy. We got another original figure of a dealer bunny, Mataro, of a 33,000 yen figure. That is a very expensive figure. Is this like a 1/4 scale? It would have to be for that price. But even for that price, that's a ridiculous number price. This is like freeing figure prices. Like, that's ridiculous. 215 and 67 cents, coming out in April 2025. And she's pretty cute. I mean, she's hot. Like, she has some nice pigtails. The hair details is nice. I like the design of her bunny ears, of that it has this like text on it as well. She has some good old titties, a nice abs showing, some good leggings, good thick legs and shit like that. And like, I like that she's holding up the cards. Her face is a little dull. You know, it feels like her face should have a much more sassier or gambling kind of expression, in my opinion. I feels like it's very flat for what it is. Not that it's a bad face, but it's a very flat face. It's not really doing much. As well as like the ass is really nice. I mean, she's in kind of a squatting pose, which I don't really understand why. It feels like she would either just be on her knees or just sitting would be a better like pose, but it's not a terrible pose. Like, I get the idea. Cause like this kind of pose is almost mostly like if it's a hentai figure and like they're doing the typical agaho like finger pose, I think that would probably have been like a much, but like if the cards was in her mouth and like she's doing the peace sign, I think that would have been a much better pose. But it's not a terrible figure either. Like, it's hot. She got some big ass titties. Like, that's essentially it. But that is it for the first page. Let's move on to the second page and see if there's figures that we can look at. Like, we got this one bunny freeing figure as well. We got these pop-up parades of Ram and Ram that we gotta look at. We got this Anise figure that we gotta look at. We got this swimsuit figure because she's hot. And then we got this original figure because she's hot. This one because she's hot. This bunny figure because she's hot. And then we also got this Taiho Project Rimuru figure. We also got some VTuber figures from Hololive. I guess we could take a look at them just because. Why not? We practically just clicked on every single figure on this page at most. So we got a Eiji Tinson figure, which is a franchise you haven't heard of in a long time. It's a fighting anime where a lot of their clothes burst off when they're fighting, but it has some really good lore. They did collabs with Simmer Kagura in times, but this is one of like their newer characters, like fun, more popular characters. And you know, it's a sexy bunny outfit and a bunny figure. It's nothing like the Jury and the Chun-Li figures. Like, those are still like some of the best looking freeing figures because they have like a unique design to them and really matches the vibe of those characters. And these ones since then looks very dull. Now we have another squatting pose, but even with this squatting pose, it looks a lot sexier. The face still looks a little dull for her doing this kind of pose. Like, you would think, again, it would be a little bit more sassier or welcoming. This kind of looks like a blank slate. But everything else is very sexy. Big old thighs. You got the thigh hip squish. You got the big old titties, you know, looking really sexy. The hair details is really nice. I like how it's wrapping over her arm and coming down all the way on the ground as well. And it's really hot, you know, it's really sexy. I feels like I need to rediscover more about Eiji Tinson, because like in the early days, I really did love it, but I did fall off of the franchise a lot when it's a series that I should love a lot. And maybe I have to like rediscover on that franchise. But either way, you know, the typical frame base that's not really all that enjoyable, and just an overall okay figure. It's a 1/4 scale figure that's 44,000 yen and $287 for us, or in 56 cents, but I feels like that's relevant to say, you know. The more bigger threat is that $287 price tag. And that's the most thing for frame figures. They're really expensive. Was she next to another Eiji Tinson? Yeah, I remember her. Her I do remember as well, but not as much as her. With the eye patch, I forget her name, honestly. Let me see. What other Eiji Tinson figures do they have? They have a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shime, yes. But I think a lot of the characters are more popular than the actual main character of the franchise. Like, she was a side character that came a lot later and became super popular. She was like part of the main cast for a while, but was immediately more popular. But the main girl, her right here, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but she doesn't seem as popular as all the other characters. Like, you see Shin all over the place, but like you don't really see the main girl a lot. Like, here's her now, but like you don't really see her a lot. But either way, I'm getting distracted. Eiji Tinson, a great series, something I need to get back into. Well, rediscover, I should say, because I wasn't really into it. But we had some pop-up arrays of ReZero for ROM. A large version is 7,920 yen, but $51.76. I actually might end up buying this. Not pre-order them, but I might end up buying them because, like, I never bought the pop-up array well, I bought a few pop-up arrays, but they're like basic prize figures, but because they're the large versions, they kind of look like a scale figure for a pretty good price, especially the Rim one. It looks really good. I mean, if you don't know, Rim's best girl for me, my favorite wife of all time. And this kind of looks like this figure here. This figure looks like this figure here. And it looks like a much more cleaner design and a more detailed future modern design than this one. But it's a prize figure, but that looks like a scale figure. Now, I don't remember if this is a prize figure or a scale figure. I think this is from either Sega or Band Presto. Let me see. It's from Sega, yeah. So this is a Sega prize figure. So I guess the quality of it is the same in a sense. If you get a looking of that, it's pretty much the same, but like it has a more modern look to it. So I wouldn't mind actually picking this up because I don't really have many figures that's just Rim in her maid outfit alone. Like, I have a lot of Rim figures that's in other outfits, but that's the only one I have of her maid outfit, and I would love to get another one of it. The only other one that I know for sure that I want, now that we're talking about it, is the one where she's holding I want all these Rim figures. I would buy every one. This one's kind of not as good. We're going to see that a lot later because that's on pre-order right now, but This one was kind of okay, but I didn't really care for it. Like, I don't hate spacesuits because they're really hot, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I like the pose. Maybe it's the price tag that goes along with it. This one's really hot too. I'm getting distracted by Rim. There's one that I guess it hasn't come out or been announced yet, but there's one of her holding a cake, or it's like some type of treat and walking. And that's the one, not this one, but it's in her regular maid outfit. And she's like walking normally, and it's a scale figure that's coming out. Maybe it's this one, but I think it's at the, I think we saw it at the, I think we seen it at either Wonderfest or Smile Fest. One of those two that I did a video for. If I find it, or I find a scale picture of it, I'll put it on screen, because that's the one figure I would love to have the most. I do want this because this is really cute. Anyway, getting distracted by Rem. Really great figures, in along with the Rom as well. I know I didn't talk about her, but it's practically her twin sister. They kind of look alike. You know, that's the whole dream. And I like that they have a, you know, a symmetrical stance of her holding up her dress from the left side and her holding it from the right side. And it's a really good like dynamic figure. Either way, I don't buy a lot of Rem figures, only when it comes with the set of Rem. And maybe I might buy it. I know Rom doesn't get a lot of love, as she should. You know, Rom is not a terrible character. She's just not Rem. It's just how it is. And next we have a niece for a 1/7 scale from Good Smile Company. And it's a 19,800 or a 129.40 figure. And it's coming out October 25th. October 2025, and it's in her swimsuit outfit, and it looks super hot. I don't know why I haven't pre-ordered this already. I think I'm on the fence because of another figure that I want to buy, which is the Risa figure, and I am, you know, very torn because I love Nikke a lot. I love Nikke a lot. One of my favorite games of all time. And I want to collect all the characters or figures, or most of the figures from the franchise. However, I love Atelier more. And the Risa figure that's coming out is like $300, also coming out in the same month. And I'm like torn on which one I want to go for more. Like, I already have a swimsuit Risa figure, but that one is a 1/4 scale and it's really hot. So I'm torn. I could get both, but I don't know if I'm in the mood to spend $400 in October, especially not knowing what games or collector's editions is going to come out around that same time. Figures is a very expensive, very expensive hobby, but like, it's a fun one. Either way, this swimsuit of a niece is hot, sexy. I don't need to explain Nikke sexiness to it. And I think I'm gonna not try to go in detail of every figure because we'll be here all day. And I don't want to make this video too long, but you got this. I don't like how they designed the beach base. In a sense, it's not terrible, but it could have been better. I feels like the one from Spirit Tail bases for the beach side looks way better. Like, you do have a little bit of the waves and the shore, but the sand underneath, but it's not the main thing you're gonna be looking at. You know, you're gonna be looking at Anise and her big old titties and her nice good bear and this coat hanging off her. They captured this from the game very, very well. And it's very hard to not pre-order this over an Risa. So I don't know, we'll have to see. Next, we got this figure of a character I don't even know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know, but she's very hot. A nice, sexy swimsuit figure. Coming out in August 2025 is 38,390 yen, or $250.90. And you get also the key art that goes along with it. And she's really hot. I like that she's sitting on a banana, so it's more of a unique design sitting figure. Good thighs, big titties. I like that she's holding up one of her bras or bikini straps. And then the hair is designed really well. It's an overall really good figure, you know, a really sexy one. Don't know who it is, but she's hot nonetheless. Next, we have another original figure of White Rabbit Rosu, a 1/7 scale provisional figure coming out October 2025, and it's 58 and 56 cents or 8,960 yen. A really sexy, cute original character. I can see the bunny ears up here. I love the pink hair, how flowy it is. I love the apron that you also get a little bit of cleavage. She has a mole. No, that's just a spot. I thought she had a mole. That would have been really hot. Love that she's sitting on this cotton rug. It's like a sitting, kneeling figure. And you also get to see a little bit of the cooch, but not a lot from this spot. And it's a really overall like sexy figure. Now, is it a figure that I would particularly buy? No, not saying I wouldn't, but again, October is already competing with other figures, but it is a really nice figure nonetheless. It's also from Amster as well. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, we have a binding figure from an original character or a character from a hentai. I don't know who this character is, but she's hot. And pretty much Binding is the freeing hentai figure manufacturer. They're pretty much just freeing but hentai figures, and their prices are always ridiculous. 44,000 yen or $287.56. And it's a 1/4 cell figure, a really hot design figure. I would say most of Binding bunny figures have a way better design. Besides the Juri and Chun-Li figures, most of the Binding figures have really good designs for their bunny figures. You know, they have a nice unique color palette that's not just black. It's always a unique design, from showing a little tummy, a little hip squish, thigh squish, nice leggings and thigh highs. You know, I like the pose. The expression is really more welcoming. I think they do their faces a lot better, which makes sense. They are hentai characters. Very nice fucking overall pose, like of her on her leaning on her buas, and then also leaning on her knees, and then also, you know, it does, the top comes off. Not the best ass, which is a very big downside, but it's not terrible at the same time. An overall good cute elf, you know. You can't go wrong with a big titty elf, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's a nice figure. Wouldn't pre-order myself because that price is ridiculous, but I am talking about buying a $300 figure for Risa. So, you know, it depends on the character, I guess. Next, we got a Sanano figure, How to Raise a Born Girlfriend, a series that I wish I can get into more. I haven't just had time to watch the anime. But we have a bunny figure from Freeing, which is 24,200 yen. That was a weird way to say it. 24,200 yen and $158.16. Again, a nice basic bunny figure, nothing too crazy. And I like that it's another color than just black. It's pink, a nice like leaning pose, pulling up her hair. It's very cute. I like the face on this one a lot better, and this definitely fits the figure very well. A nice ass. She got some good bakery back there. But the base overall is a clear base, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's better than the jet black base that they have, but nothing too crazy. But it's a freeing figure, so it's nothing too crazy, but you know, it's not the worst price. It's like one of the most generous prices from freeing yet. But it is a 1/6 scale figure, so I guess it's not too crazy. Anyway, we're going to Toho Project Rimuru, which is a nice figure. I mean, this is essentially a prize figure, but looks like a freaking scale figure. She looks amazing. I like her design always. I think she always had a really unique design. I like that she's standing on, like, it looks like a bridge or some type of shrine post, and then she has a little bit of tummy showing, nice little belly button, a nice good flow dress, and it looks all around cute. It's a cute overall figure. Now, Tento Toll from Fuyu is their new line of prize figures, and I haven't really dived into them, but there's like the Inuyasha figures that's from this line that I was thinking about getting, but I am moving away from buying prize figures. The only exception I would make is for that REM one, for the pop-up parade, because it's a large version. But I've been moving away from prize figures because I just I like scale figures a lot more. But these do grab my attention of being really, really good figures, like really good figures. But it's Tahoe Project, which I know the franchise, but I haven't dived into the franchise a lot to buy a figure from them, but it is a nice figure nonetheless. Next, we have a few HoloLive VTubers that are Figma, so I'm not gonna really spend much time on them. I just wanted to look at them to see how they looked, and now I'm disappointed because they're Figmas. I don't really care for Figmas. I don't like how posable they are. I don't like the ball joints and stuff. This one's actually a lot better because they somewhat kind of hide them within the clothes, but still, I just don't like the ball joints. I don't. So Figmas is just a downside to that. Is this another Figma? Yeah, this is, well, it's not a Figma, but it's a garage kit of a 1/12 scale figure, which also looks very cute. I like her pose. She kind of looks like she's from Jet Set Radio, but really cute. No, not something I truly care for, but overall, really cute. Going on to page 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures that we're going to be looking at on this page. And the first one is 2 original figures or characters I might not know of. I think they are level 5 characters, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, characters I don't know, but they really are cute. They have this demon and ghost collab black and white vibe to them. You have the succubus that's hanging off of the white ghost, which is weird that how this is going to work. So she will be like an attachment, like you stick her into the other base. I mean, she's pretty much the base, which is an odd figure choice, but like I'm not mad at it. I mean, they're both very cute. You know, I like the thighs, you know, nice succubus, a nice ghost, and you know, good titties and everything, really well faces, good design and everything. Characters I don't know of, but they're really cute. I love that she's also holding up her arm. They really do look like they're like working with each other instead of just being placed together. So it does look, I mean, it's kind of hidden by their thighs, but it looks like they will be like attached to each other. Like you put her, there's gonna be like a stem that you stick into her thigh, which is gonna be a little weird, but you know, it's 32,180 yen and 210 and 31 cents for America, and it's coming out August 2025, so it's not a terrible range for that. I might have to do a little bit more research on the show. It's a Kakishi, Triangle, Matsuri, Kazamaki, and Suzu Kanade. Probably butchered the hell out of that, but you know, it's a cute figure nonetheless. And for people who love this franchise and show, you're probably going crazy for this because you're getting pretty much 2 figures for the price of 1, essentially, and it's a pretty good one, in my opinion. Next we got is a Kane from Gridman, and I'm assuming that there's going to be a Rico one that matches that. And I like that they've been trying to do new, unique figures when it comes to Gridman. And I mean, obviously with Akane, she has some big ass titties. I liked her magical girl outfit. It's really, really cute, even though she's more of a sadistic character in this show. A very nice flowing design of her like outfit flowing, and I like the base. It's like this mech, and just a nice little peace sign that she's doing. Overall, a nice looking figure nonetheless. It's a really, really nice looking figure for $194.11. It's coming out September 2025. Probably won't be pre-ordering this at all because I have another figure that's out and coming out in September, which is Nicole from ZZZ. But 29,700 yen is actually a pretty good price point for this figure. But if you love Gridman and Akane, there you go. I feels like you're not going to be shy away from new Gridman figures coming out, because there was the ones that was in Shanghai's Wonderfest 2024 that got presented, and then some that was in even Wonderfest 2024 Prime version. There's a lot of Gridman figures coming very soon. Next, we got another character from The Story of a Man Turned into a Pig, Jess. I don't know who this is at all, or that this kind of reminds me of the guy that got turned into a dog anime. It's a 1/4 scale figure of a frame figure. I like that she's like kind of sitting, almost like she's patronizing you in a way. It's a really nice dynamic pose and a really nice like leggings. I love a good squatting figure. Like, even though that one that I showed you before, it was like kind of odd, but this one, it is like, it's not like a squatting, but it's more like a leaning down pose, because I'm guessing it's a pig, so she's looking down at a pig. And the way she's looking at you, it has that nice like, oh, kawaii, you're so cute, but very seductive kind of look. And she got some nice ass, bro. She has a really nice ass. Holy shit. I mean, I wouldn't buy it because I don't know the anime or where this franchise is from, but for $37,400 and I can't read anymore. 37,400 yen or 244 cents. Really? But for 37,400 yen or $244.43, it's actually a pretty good figure. Comes out April 2025, so people who are fans of this franchise, you got a big ass girl coming your way, you know, if you decide to buy this one. Next, we have an original character of an office lady who looks very sexy nonetheless. Comes out August 2025, 8,210 yen and $53.66. It's actually a really nice office lady. I really do have a thing for office ladies because they just have this nice, sexy appeal about them. You know, you always have the big old titties, the badge that they have to get into their key badge on their fucking big old titties just bouncing along. You have a little tear in her leggings. That's hot because her thighs are so big that they're bursting through the seams. And, you know, I like that she has some good hips. It's a really nice figure. Now, would I actually pre-order it? Probably not. But if it's still available after the fact, then I probably would actually buy it. You know, because it is a pretty nice generic figure. There's this point of me that I feels like I would enjoy original figures more because one, they're cheaper and they are very good quality figures for being practically the same size of licensed figures. But like the idea is like, I don't have any attachment to this character besides that she's just hot, you know. As I said in a previous video for my waifu tier list, I am trying to move away from just buying figures or buying stuff or liking characters just because they're hot, but they have to have more meaning to them. But sometimes, you know, a good figure is just nice to have because they're hot. And you can never go wrong with a nice, good office lady. I want to know how many more office lady figures we can find. Because you got this Azure Lane office lady, you have this character, you have a lot of office ladies figures coming out. Maybe I should start branching into the office lady trend. You know, maybe I need to start doing that. Next, we have a Chi figure, which is a blast from the past. I was not expected to see a Chi figure in 2024, or technically 2025 of May. This comes out and then it's 15,810 yen or $103.33. This is a pretty good price for a Chi figure, and I like that she's in her iconic moment of sitting on the lamppost. That is very unique. It's a dynamic pose. It's really, really, really nice. It's a really cool figure, and I can easily see this as a really good centerpiece in my wife's collection because she loves Chobits as well as Clamp anime. and she has a whole collection for this. So like, we're gonna have to get her this figure because like this is a good quality figure. Like, come on, May, bless you. And I think this should be a figure that she ends up getting because I mean, she is really cute. She's adorable. If you've never watched Chobits, it's one of the earlier animes in the early days. You know, Hitoki, underpants. It's a nice, fun anime. If you haven't never watched it, I don't know if there's many places where you can watch. Maybe Crunchyroll, but like, it's a good anime if you haven't watched it. But she was one of those original OG waifus back in the day, and we're gonna have to get her this figure because it's a really nice figure. Another Elberto figure, you can't remember go wrong with an Elberto figure, 1/7 scale, 34,800 yen, or $227.44 for us Americas. And then it comes out July 2025, and it's a really good Elberto face. This face is like one of the best Elberto faces I've ever seen on an Elberto figure in my life. And the wings, the detail in this is insane. The base could be a little bit better, but the wings, oh my God, look at those wings, man. This is a quality good Elberto figure. This is probably the best Elberto figure I've seen in years. If you're an Elberto waifu lover, that's like probably the best figure you're probably ever going to get from Elberto. Who is this from? Fat Company. Dang, Fat Company, I didn't know you had it down like that. I mean, Fat Company is an OG figure manufacturer, but like, damn, that figure looks good. This Risa figure too is looking good. $90. Might be time to buy that. It's on sale. Next, we're moving over to a figure that I'm crying for. I was hoping that they didn't get it, but it was almost inevitable they was going to get it, and it was going to be super expensive. 49,500 yen, or $323.51 for Ruby's Bunny Deluxe figure. 1/4 scale, and God damn, it looks good. It looks so good. I mean, it literally just ripped right from the game, pose and all. I like that they even have the stripper pole. I hate the fact that it doesn't have the base. Like, I wish another company got this because this base would have been so much better. It would have had the casino base pattern or the checker pattern. They could have did that at least, but it's hot. She got those damn good titties, good thighs and everything. It looks amazing. It looks so good. I hate that Freeing got this figure. I hate it. I hate it because it's so expensive. But it comes out in September, so I'm questioning my logic. But I probably won't buy it because $300. I'm talking about the same thing for Risa, but Risa is a different case because I love Atelier more than Nikkei. I don't know, man. I'm hypocritical of myself, man. I'm hypocritical. Don't get into figure collecting, man. It will ruin you. It will ruin you. I promise. And we're only on the 3rd page. Okay. 4th page. We got to get through this a little bit faster. Is there any figures on this page that I will care for? 2B, nothing to really say about 2B. She's hot, sexy, you know, 2B, 1/7 scale from Good Smile Company, 17,800 yen, or 116.33. A pretty good price for a figure. Comes out June 2025, so a nice summer figure. And it looks like she comes with 2 different faceplates, so you can take off her blindfold or keep it on. You got a good pose. This is a really good dynamic figure. This is like my only 2B figure I have for 2B, so I would like to get another one that's more dynamic than this. So I would like to get this, maybe. It's a pretty good price, and it's a good, like, simple figure. I mean, it's nothing like any other figure that comes up, but 2B is just hot. She's just hot. She's a hot fucking character. Nier Automata was a great fucking game. I might have to play that over for the channel because it's been a while since I played it, and I kind of want 100% it at one point. But I think a lot of the other figures that's coming out is more of the figures that I want. I want one good 2B, no 2B figure, just one. I feels like I don't need a lot of 2B figures, but I just want one. And I feels like the one from Max Factor is the one that's been catching my eye the most because it's the most dynamic. You get a nice good shot of the ass, you get the thighs, her holding her sword, you got the robot companion on the rocks and stuff for $222. Coming out May 2025 as well. I probably already talked about this in my last one, but goddamn, this is the best one. And the next figure we're gonna be looking at is Koi Koi Sakura, Shyness Bunny Hinata, a 1/6 scale that is coming out in April 2025. I would love to pre-order this right now, but I already got like 2 figures coming out in April. No, I canceled one, and I got 1 figure coming out in April, which is the volume figure, which is from Nikkei. But either way, this one is really hot. I saw this at Shanghai Wonderfest 2024, and I was immediately like, I kind of want this because it's hot. I like that it's kind of a bunny figure, but not, but she's wearing a bunny hoodie. I like the yellow vibrant colors. I like the ears coming out of the hood. I like that she's holding it up. She's super thick. Some big old, well, not even actual big old titties. She got some kind of medium, titties. She got titties either way. Good hips, good thighs, a good thigh high. You see the bunny tail on the back side. And the art for this is actually really good. It's a really good figure, honestly. It is a good figure. For only $50? That might actually be a pre-order. That might be a pre-order. Oh, I gotta look at after this, cause like, this might actually be a pre-order. That might actually be a cop. And then a pop-up array for 2.5 dimensional seduction Lilith. And I really wanted to like this show. I really did. But this show, the anime, I don't know about the manga because I didn't read the manga. I heard people say the manga is better, but the anime started out so strong, but over time got so dull and frustrating of the weird romance and insecurities she had about cosplaying. Like, I get the idea of going into the depths of cosplay and like the stress of cosplay, because it can be a very stressful thing to deal with, especially like Comic-Con in Japan's Comic-Con scene. But I feels like it was every episode she was crying about some new problem. And I'm like, haven't we done this like 5 times already? Like, it's okay, get over it. Start doing what you gotta do. Just go out there and do your strut. And it's like someone has to come to her and console her, like, you know, it's okay, you'll do this, you could be great, you're supposed to be the best Lilith and stuff. But like, it's like, then she like kicks in the gear, but at the last second, she only has like 10 minutes to be good. And it's kind of a repetitive show, a show that I really wanted to love a lot, but the character itself is really hot. Nonetheless, she's really hot, but just, I wanted so much more from the show. Like, I guess if My Dress Up Darling didn't exist, I guess this would be the best cosplay show out there. But My Dress Up Darling does exist, so like I feels like they did it a lot better. But I guess in more so case of this show is that My Dress Up Darling focused more on the social network side of cosplaying while also building a repetition, while this did the mental stress that it takes for cosplaying, going to a convention and stuff. I just feels like they could have did it better. You know, I think they could have did it better. I feels like, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too hard. Maybe I need to read the manga. Maybe the manga might actually be a lot better because the anime adaptation just wasn't all that good, despite how beautiful it looked. I don't know. Either way. Next, we got a Kagaguri 1/8 scale figure of Yumako, and she's really hot. Her very sadistic gambling addiction face that she has, really nice thighs, a really nice overall pose. I like that she has a nice base that matches the Kagaguri kind of style, and I love that her hair is like flowing. It's a very like flowing dynamic base and detailed very well. Overall, a really good figure. 15,150 yen, or $99 and one penny. 1 penny, just one, not two, just 1 penny. Coming out April 2025, a really nice figure. I'm gonna just close this because it keeps going back to that. Okay, going to page 5. We're gonna have to speed this up because I've been taking too much time on these figures, but you know, we sometimes it just happens that way. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I keep as I'm looking. 10. There's 10 figures we gotta look at. So we're gonna look at these kind of quickly. A character I don't really know about, but she is a really nice Gumbla. I mean, actually, we're gonna skip on the back. That's fine. All right, the first one on this page we're gonna look at is Oni-chan. The first one we're gonna look on this page is Oni-chan. One of those. The first one we're going to look at on this page is Oni-chan. I really love this anime. It's a guy that gets turned into a girl from his sister, and try to kind of rebuild her life. And I really like that they're bringing out new figures for the show, because I really did like this anime a lot. This is from Koto Bakita. It's 21,940 yen, or $143.39. And it's an overall cute figure. You can swap out the pieces from the t-shirt, which looks really vibrant, like it's coming from the anime, or you can have the swimsuit outfit, and it's really cute. It's adorable, it's nice, it's cute. Comes out April 2025, and it's a nice looking figure. Moving on to Food Wars, getting some bunny figures, which is nice. A 1/4 scale figure of Arena. I said that right? Arena? Yeah, Arena from Food Wars, and looking really sexy, really cute. I like that it's different from all the other bunny figures, that it's a 2-piece bunny outfit, and it has this nice, like, she doesn't want to do it, but she's doing it because she's hot kind of idea. And it is a nice little dynamic for freeing. It's super expensive though, 39,600 yen, or $258, coming out June 2025. It's really hot, really sexy, freeing figure, really cute, and it looks really good. Next, we have another binding figure that is 33,000 yen, also $215.67. It's a cow succubus character. I have no idea who this character is, but she's so fucking hot. Look at these goddamn titties, bro. What the hell? Nice ass, good hips, good thighs. She looks like she's a succubus, but also looks like a cow. She's an elf as well. Really nice tan skin. Like that she has the booba covers, the heart booba covers, but obviously you can take those off. Look at that ass, bro. Oh my god, the tail looks really good. I like how it's like wrapping around her body as well. Really high figure. Oh my goodness. And if I felt like spending almost $200 on a binding figure, I probably would, but in May, there's already 2 figures that I'm already pre-ordering that month, so it's already given. We have another Azure Lane figure of Lee Malin. I don't know who this character is, but she's super hot. I think my wife knows this character and she likes this character a lot. She is 19,200 yen, or $125.48. She's sitting down in a nice beach chair. That is really cute. I like that she has a more dynamic base. She has a little bird thing next to her, a cheap bird. I like that her hair is flowing over the beach chair, and it's a nice, good, freaking looking cute figure. Really cute figure. Nonetheless, Azlane comes out January 2026. Wow, you're waiting a long time for this figure. It feels like you have a lot of time to save up for this figure, because like, Jesus Christ, January 2026. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Moving on to another Food Wars figure of Mito, the sexy tan girl that loves cooking meat because she likes beating that good meat. Anyway, blue bunny girl outfit, really sexy, really hot. I would love the face to be a more like sadistic kind of face, because she has a different, like, sassier personality. She knows she's hot. Like, that's the thing. She knows that she's hot and she can flaunt that. And I want her to have a face that flaunts it. It doesn't feel like she's flaunting it here. She looks like she has a plain looking face. That's the only problem with a lot of Freedom figures. You spend so much money for a plain looking face. Either way, she's hot, sexy, big old titties, good ass. You can tell from here, good leggings, 33,300 yen or 237.24 cents. Really, really sexy figure. Moving on, we got a Metal Gear Solid Bashoujo Sniper Wolf figure. Super hot. It's weird to be getting a Metal Gear figure in 2025 coming, but the new game for Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake is coming out, so it makes kind of sense. But $109.27 or 16,720 yen, and it's a really dynamic figure. Sniper Wolf looking super sexy on a box. You got the little wolf there, nice dynamic. See the titties in the front, like nice good cleavage, under boob, up boob, all kind of boob. It's a really good figure. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of Metal Gear fans already pre-ordered this, because like, when is the next time you're going to see a Metal Gear figure? I think the last one we got was like a chibi Nandroid of Solid Snake, but ever since then, you do not see, which is a shame because Metal Gear does have some sexy characters like Snake and Marin and other characters that could be getting figures all the time, but they don't. It's a wasted potential there. A figure that my wife already pre-ordered is Gushing Over Magic Girls of Makazi. Really hot. It's a kind of a scale figure. It's like a noodle topper almost, and it's really hot. You know, I mean, what's to say from Gushing Over Magical Girls is a super hot figure, $48.89, 7,480 yen. A really all-around sexy figure. But my wife already pre-ordered this, so it's already in the cart. Next, we have another character. I don't know who it is, but she looks really cute and sexy. She's a 1/7 scale figure, provisional figure. I think she might be an original figure. V singer Lo Taihei, I think that's how you say her name, but 13,230 yen or $86.47, comes out November 2025, my birthday month of next year, which my birthday is next month. And it's a really cute swimsuit outfit, which is weird. This is coming out in November and not August because it's a swimsuit outfit, but you know, it's whatever. I like the floating tube. I like that she has the water gun. A really nice, beautiful, dynamic figure. I love the flowing of the hair. She has a nice ass, some good thighs, nothing too crazy, but you know, sometimes you gotta appreciate some medium-ish premium titties and thighs, you know? But overall, a very cute character nonetheless. Then we have a pop-up parade of Rai. Then we have a pop-up parade figure of Rai with long hair, which is my favorite version of Rai, but you know, a lot of people like the short hair, which is, you know, fine, whatever, but I like the long hair. 32,000 yen or $28, but it's a pop-up parade, so nothing too crazy, but I do like the design nonetheless of the look of it. Moving into page 7. And here we is. This is the only figure I am caring about. This one. We got Shimakaze, we got a Rim figure, we got this one, we got this one, we got this one, we got the Urza, we got Amelia, we got the Rom, and we got this figure, we got the Brilliantin. God damn, so many figures. Look at this figure. I don't need to explain why I want this figure. It's Risa. She's hot and sexy. It's a 1/4 scale figure for 300. Coming out in October 2025. A 1/4 scale figure from Design Coco, who makes. Look at this base. Look at the figure. I like the floating tube. I like the fruit that's really designed. The titties and ass on her is crazy. 45,980 yen or $300. I think I'm gonna do it. the more I look at this figure, the more I like this one over than these. I do. But Anise is hot and she's cheaper. Why did it do this to me? I'm gonna keep that on there for right now. We have an original figure and it looks really cute. A Catgirl in a nice, sexy Chinese dress that's very custom made. Nice, good old titties, good tummy, thigh squish, thighs and hips, looking really sexy. Can never go wrong with a nice Catgirl. Got some nice ass as well. Some good backstory. Always appreciative. And you can take off the covers. 29,800 yen and $194.76. And this is from Pink Cat. I don't even know who that is. I think they might be relatively regular in the hentai figure company, but I don't know them, so they might be new. June 2025, pretty good price for a good figure. And I really like the base too. I like that it has that, you know, like Chinese kind of design to it. So like it's a nice figure. A 1/6 scale figure, you can't go wrong with that. We have another Azur Lane figure of Makazi, the White Rabbit Wonderland, an Alice in Wonderland figure, which is really cute. I like the Lolita kind of dress, looking really sexy, really cute. You got the cheap here, got the nice base of the checkered pattern. Makazi was like a newer edition that got added after the PS4 console game that was made from ID Factory. And she was kind of a welcome addition. She's really cute. I like her design. I think my wife would probably buy this more than I, because she plays Azur Lane more than I do. And it's an overall cute figure. Rim, this is not the best Rim figure, but it is Rim, so I had to look at it because it's really cute and hot. It's a, what is this, a jewel princess? I don't even know what that means, but you know, it's hot, it's cute, it's Rim. Not the best. I don't like how glossy her hair looks, but it's $28, you know. It's a prize figure, but like it looks like a scale figure on, I mean, it's a scale figure, which I meant to say. It looks like a scale figure. It is a scale figure, but it looks like a prize figure, is what I'm trying to say. And I mean, it is made by Furyu, so like I'm assuming it's gonna have good quality, but it's not all that good of a figure, despite it being Rim. But it is only $28, so like it's not that bad. And then we have another original figure who is Vio, who's very hot. I love that she's sitting on this throne, very sexy, nice Chinese dress, a nice succubus, good titties, good ass. Well, you can't see that. Good thighs, I meant to say, good hips, good tummy, you know? Really, really nice that she's sitting on the throne. Can you sit her not on the throne too? You also got her shoe here. That's could it be easily lost. So you also got free feet as well. I mean, I guess the face is pretty nice. I like the way the hair is. I wish the hair was flowing off of the chair more than just down her back. I think that would have been a nice little like dynamic to where she's more sitting in the throne, because you have this like weird gap because of the hair. So I feels like the hair should have been like flowing off the side of the hair of the couch. I mean, a little bit, at least some strands of it should have been like that. And that, I think that would have been like a more dynamic pose. But overall, 27,500 yen or $179.73 for this figure, coming out June of 2025. A really nice figure. We have another Azur Lane figure of Algier Rose Ceremony, 1/7 scale figure, 29,100 yen, 29,100 yen or $190.18. Very sexy, very cute, sitting on the throne as well, very dynamic. It's an Azur Lane figure, really hot, big titties. They really emphasized on that. And some good leggies. I really liked how they designed her horns and her hair. Really, really hot. Coming out March 2025, so maybe a figure my wife will pick up in the future. Then we have another Azur Lane figure of Ulrich von Hanten. I think she is relatively new, and she has a new skin as well. A 1/6 scale figure, 23,470 yen or $153.90. $39. Really, really nice, super sexy, really cute. I like that she's standing on like a pipe, drinking an energy drink. She's badass. She has this nice, like, I'm gonna kill you kind of vibe, you know, kneel before me kind of vibe. Really hot. A really, really emo kind of looking figure. You know, I like the way she looks. Next, we seen this at Smellfest or either Wonderfest. I think Smellfest. Of an Urza figure in a bunny outfit from Orca Toys, and it looks super cute. It comes in 3 different versions, from black, red, and white, red, and black. And I like the red one the most, but we're gonna just look at one of them because I guess we should look at the red one because the red one is my favorite. But it's pretty much all the same figure. She's in this nice kick-bucking style, super thick thighs, nice titties. It's Urza. I don't really have to explain Urza. You know, she's the best character from Fairy Tail. One of the reasons why I watched Fairy Tail, because of Urza. And I like that she has this flame. The flame could be a little bit better, but it's not terrible either. Nice bunny ears. It's super sexy bunny girl outfit, and I really like it. 33,390 yen, or $218.22, coming out February 2025. A little too soon for my liking because I already got 2 figures coming out in February, so probably won't be picking this up, but maybe in the aftermarket I might pick it up. We'll see. But it is a nice overall figure nonetheless. Then the same thing for the rim, but we got Amelia with the Jewel Princess, really sexy. Still, again, looks like a prize figure, more than a scale figure, but it is a 1/7 scale figure, so it's going to be very small. And the ROM looks bad, honestly. Not because it's ROM, but it looks not good. It doesn't look, they don't look really all that good figures, despite that. Then we have another original figure of Kuro, a pink hair Chan, and it's a 1/4 scale, I'm assuming it's looking like. It's going to be 24,030 cents. It's going to be 24,030 yen and $157.05. Just 5, not more than 6, just 5. And god damn, do I need to say anything else? You see it. Nice hair, sexy ass fucking character. I'm afraid to go further, honestly, than this, because I don't know how much I can show this figure more, but god damn. God damn. That's all I gotta say. God damn. Then we got Bremerton laying on a good cotton pillow, looking sexy. Bremerton is like one of the last characters I loved from this game before I stopped playing, but I used to always see figures of her in her cowboy outfit, looking super sexy. Ass all out, titties all out, hair flowing everywhere. A very, very sexy figure. Bremerton, everybody. I don't need to talk more about Bremerton. I am pretty sure you know. 27,280 yen, or $178.29. Coming out July 2025 from Alter, man. The goats. One thing, it's a really good price for a figure like this. This is a 1/7 scale, and it looks so good. Like, you seen the Rim and Rom one, and it looked prize figure-ish, but they're trying to make it off to be a scale figure. This looks like a scale figure, and it looks so good. God damn. I'm breaking in two for that. I think this might be the last page, because all these ones down here I've definitely seen. I scouted this out earlier just to see, but I did talk about all these in my previous video, like the Yumi from Simmer Kagura, and the only thing that's new on this page is this one, this I think, and this is the only thing that's new. We have an original character of a sailor bunny that got so much goddamn cake back there that it's hard for me not to buy this. This comes out December 2025, 7,980 yen, or $52.15, and it looks so fucking damn. Look at this goddamn ass. thick thighs with some good fucking squish, and it's a cute ass sailor outfit. God damn it, some big old titties, nice air. Now I said nice air, I almost said nice ass, and I miss air with ass. You know, all I'm thinking about is the ass. Look at the art of this looks so good. Reverse Studio, this might be a pre-order, honestly. This might be a pre-order. And I already pre-ordered this, but this is Lulu Moo and Kolomu. They're 2 figures from Bear Panda. This is gonna be my first Bear Panda figure. On 1/6 scale figures, you come together, and it's $11,730 or 11,730 yen or $76.66, and they look really cute. I love them. I love the way they look. I like the designs. I like their contrast to each other from the black and white. You got the tan girl with pink hair, purple hair-ish, and then you got the pink hair and nice creamy skin. They're both succubuses. I like that the tails are intertwining with each other, and it's an overall sexy, cute figure. So I definitely did pre-order this already, and it comes out August 2025, and I'm looking forward to it. The last thing we're gonna look at is Holo, the super sexy Dakimakura of Holo. This is probably the best looking Holo figure that you're ever gonna get. I love that the tail looks all flowy. We saw this at Smile Fest 2024. 25 didn't happen yet. I love that the kimono is like just all spread out in a nice, good way. You got this like Dakimakura kind of vibe to it, because I think it is a Dakimakura that you can get. And it's really, really hot. I think you can take off the yukata, if I'm not mistaken, but either way, it's hot nonetheless. It has a nice, good face. It's cheesing. It's 23,100 yen and 100 yen. God damn. It's 23,100 yen and or $150.97, coming out March 2025, and it looks really, really good. And that, we have one more. We have a original character, Sister Namu, Tapestry Set Edition, a 1/6 scale figure. It's 33,000 yen or $215.67, coming out September 2025. A cute, sexy priestess succubus. It's 2 words I never thought I would say in the same sentence, but you know, I like the pose. I like that she has this like squatting pose, that she's on a stripper pole, but she's on her staff, but she also got the nice, good nipple covers. You got the nice tummy see-through clothes. You got the nice thigh squish. You got the tail coming over. It is a nice overall sexy ass base, and the face looks really good. It looks like a succubus kind of face, and that she's gonna toy with you and toy with your emotion. Would you pray to her faith, or would you pray to be creamed? What? Anyway, that is pretty much all the figures that we are going to be looking at for today. It was a pretty lengthy video, but I normally like to keep it an hour length long for figures that we have to see. A lot of great figures for October that nice to be pre-ordered, and I think out of all of it, there's like 5 figures that I'm going to be pre-ordering, besides just like the collector's edition from Hyper Devotion, as well as the Risa figure, and maybe this figure here. And there might be, oh, did I miss this Ayane figure? I did. When did they get this is pretty nice. 11,000 yen or $71.89. When was the last time you seen a dead or alive freaking figure? I mean, technically this is Ninja Gaiden, but either way, this looks good. It sucks that it's a Figma, but it's still super cool that it's an Ayane figure. This is, I don't know the last time I seen an Ayane figure or a Ninja Gaiden figure in my life. It's been so long. Either way, okay, that was pretty much the last one, because that was like a gift. But that is the pre-order roundup for October. Let me know in the comments down below, what figure did you enjoy the most? What did you enjoy seeing? What stuff are you going to pre-order? If there's things that I didn't talk about, like this Sora figure that didn't show up, you see this? This is the only guy figure we're going to look at in this entire list, and it looks so clean. I actually might pre-order this. Comes out March, 6,730 yen and $43.98. This is the best looking sword figure you're possibly ever going to get. And with this Keyblade, with the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit, which is the best Sora outfit. Don't at me, it is the best Sora outfit. And it looks badass. It looks so fucking badass. It looks so good. I like you have the crown here on the base as well that he normally wears if you complete the entire game of everything you do in the game. And it looks so good. The dynamic of it looks so good. I like that he's like unlocking something. It looks really, really good. I think the last time you ever got a Sora figure was this one last, I don't even know when it's 2024 this one came out, but this one does not look as good. This looks hideous, but this one is crazy. Anyway, I need to end this video. That was it for this figure video. Let me know how you guys feel about any figures I talked about. If I didn't get the chance to talk about certain figures that you wanted me to talk about, let me know down in the comments down below. Would you like to see me talk about more video games in the pre-order roundup as well, or tapestries or goods or anything like that in the pre-order roundups as well? Because I could definitely do that. I won't always focus on figures. If you guys want to see me do more things within these figure videos, let me know. Let me see you hit the like button, subscribe for more. I'm trying to get 10K. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of the year, and with your help, I can definitely do that. And with that being said, my name is Kentman, and I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.